right, so this is the laundromat we're building. This is the building that we purchased. It's two halves, 4,800 total, 2,400 in the front, which we're gonna make a laundromat, 2,400 in the back, which we're gonna rent out. What we've done so far, we've owned this building for, I don't know, 6 months, 7 months, and we didn't really do anything for a few months. We sold a rental property to fund it. We're gonna start off with used equipment. And I know that's frowned upon, but a lot of people really think you have to have new equipment to get started. And I would love to have new equipment, but I think it'd be like $250,000 for the 20 washers and the dryers that I'm using here. And I think, if I remember correctly, we're gonna be like $33,000 into the equipment. And it's used, but I'm very, very good at fixing things. So if there's any issues, I'll take care of them. My plumber got his permit recently, so this is where the washers are gonna be. So I know I'm gonna get some flack for how this is, but apparently this building was built on top of an old slab for, when they built this, there was an old building they tore down and they just poured on top of it. So you can see there's one slab, and step up is the second slab, the new slab. So these big squares are where the washers are gonna go. I wasn't sure how thick it was. It's supposed to be at least 6 inches for underneath the washers. And I wasn't sure how it was. This ends up being like 5.5 to the second slab. And I'm just gonna pour on top of this. I'm gonna set my drain trough right on top of this. It's gonna be pitched downhill, 1/4 inch foot. And then when I pour the slab where the washer's set, I'm going to drill into the bottom slab and drop rebar in it, and drill into the edge of the top slab and put rebar in it so it ties everything together. And it's 5.5 there, and then the concrete underneath it tied together with the rebar. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be very, very sturdy. And then this, where it's all the way through the second slab, is where the pipes go. We're gonna have a 4-inch drain line and multiple water lines. It's gonna go, and this is over to the second bay of washers. Those countertops were just here when we bought the place. These washer bases, I built these at work. I work in a machine shop and they let me use it as I need to. This is one of the bases for the 60s. I made those out of 4-inch, so they're not too tall. And all the 30s and 20s I did out of 6-inch. That way they're taller, so a little bit easier to use. But I made all these at work. I could have welded them, but I paid my welder at work, not my welder, the welder that I work with, a little bit of money to help us out. So I think if I bought those, I think it was gonna be like $10,000 if I purchased all those. And I built them, and I think I'm like $1,600, $1,700 into the bases. So I saved a lot of money by building those myself. All right, thanks for watching.